Let's see.
Go down the bottom.
This is from Liz Pather. Top tip for managing time together individually as a family from parenting. See, a big question that keeps coming up is time. And
It's just prioritizing it because there's going to be a million things on your to-do list. The battery's going to die.
I'd say make a list. Jess loves to make lists. It helps with time. Or a plan. Jess is a big planner with a big nice time calendar for a
I
week.
have lots of calendars.
Okay, so calendar. Who is usually the one that stays up with Jacob and why? Jess, because I have no other option but to get up super early for work.
Jordan's a pastry chef, so he wakes up super early. And if he was to take over the night,
I were to take over the night and get up at 3:30.
You interrupted me.
Sorry.
If he was to get up during the night with Jacob, he would wake Jacob up. So it's just not feasible. Yeah. And to be honest, Jacob is more wanting me during the night. So if I'm in the house, he'll be searching for me anyway. So
I help when I can.
Yeah, on the weekends.
If I'm not working, like long weekend, I'm going to be doing a double. But yeah, essentially we'll take turns.
Last question.
Do you tell others at parties at the park that Jacob is autistic if kids and parents struggle with behavior?
I don't generally.
Not unless it's needed. Like if someone says something to Jacob and they're expecting a response and I see that, I might mention the fact that he's nonverbal.
Generally I won't though. I'll just be like
he's just being him. So I just it's not everyone's like business like when you're out. Like
it's like too much. If we were out all the time, we'd be telling so many people. Like I always just say like, you know, the world should be kind of understanding of all different people. So
well, hence the point of the channel. Liking and subscribing lets people be aware of autism. So if you want people to
be aware,
it's not be aware, but it's like kind of
understand it
because you know, like sometimes you see someone that looks like they're in a bit of a situation where they're being told off for something out in the world, and you go like, man, be considerate. The person might not be
might have a hidden disability.
Yeah, they might have a hidden disability because there are lots of people with disabilities like autism that you can't tell that they're in that situation, and they might be in an overwhelmed situation, and people these days can be quite short-tempered with almost everyone. I see it happen very regularly that people are just like losing their cool, and I think we should be considerate of each other. That's all.
Do you know what? I find myself explaining, like saying Jacob is autistic more to adults than I do children because children are so accepting. They just don't care. They're just like, oh yeah, like he doesn't speak. I was speaking to one child one time because Jacob was in the pram and she was like, oh, why is he in a pram? And I said, oh, he's autistic. And she was just like, oh, okay. And then she just went on about her day. And I was expecting more questions, but then I'm like, hold on. These kids, this new generation, they know about everything. They're seeing it. We didn't see it when we were growing up because, you know, they're in institutions. Autistic people were kind of hidden. No one really spoke about their disabilities very much.
People are becoming more aware.
Yeah, and I think kids are more open and knowledgeable about it. And it's just a different brain. That's it. Just like you've got brown hair and you've got blonde hair.
Yeah, it's just a different way of thinking, and that everyone should just be more aware.
We're going to end the video here. The battery's going to die, so the battery's going to die. The battery did die, so if you guys are still listening, thank you so much for watching our Q&A. I've always thought about doing a podcast with Jordan because he likes to talk a lot. And I like to listen to him talk.
Bye, guys.